I just want to start off by saying I'm not a doctor, but this evening I have a plan to prescribe smiles to patients. All right? Many patients in care settings experience social isolation, low engagement, and limited meaningful interactions. This does not just affect their mood, it affects their overall well-being, sense of purpose, and quality of life. Over time, this leads to loneliness, decreased mood, and a lost sense of purpose. For some, days begin to feel repetitive, disconnected, rather than engaging and meaningful. Health human resources are often stretched thin, making it difficult to consistently deliver engaging, person-centered care. In the hospital setting, it leads to patients that aren't motivated to get up, leading to increased health problems, lack of healing, and increased stay and costs. Social isolation and loneliness is a very real concern. Meet Ellie. Ellie lives alone, and although her daughters are involved in her care, they both still work full-time and live a distance away. She has multiple grandchildren and great-grandchildren who attempt to stay in contact via FaceTime. After a fall in her home, she has fractured her shoulder and she was admitted to GBGH. Her family visits when possible, but this only occurs on weekends when they travel the distance to see her, and she's often restless and unwilling to participate in her care. Staff have noticed she's not eating well, sleeping well, not interacting as she previously had. She's disinterested in therapy and resists doing the exercise prescribed by her physiotherapist. Before her admission to hospital, Ellie liked to keep busy. Her interests included knitting, crocheting, and watercolor painting, which are now activities she's unable to do because of her injury. Engaging patients in activities that improve their physical, cognitive, and emotional health without feeling like therapy are key. And this is the definition of stealth rehab. It helps patients like Ellie engage in fun, meaningful activities that boost mood, social connection, and recovery all at once. The Happiness Program is a 360-degree projector equipped with 200 interactive games that can easily move between rooms. It projects onto tables, floors, and even hospital bed sheets, making it accessible to patients of any acuity. As patients move their hands, arms, or feet through the light, the projected animations respond in real time, creating an immersive sensory experience. The games are divided in 14 therapeutic categories. Examples are calming, competition, and reminiscence, and updated seasonally, ensuring it stays fresh and targeted to the specific clinical goals of our patients. Let's see Ellie in action. This activity allows recreation therapy to take real photos of patients' family members and invites them to paint to bring the image to life. There you go. Start painting. There you go. As you watch Ellie, you see that she's lifting her arm and moving it in the same way that she was being asked to she's moving the same way that her physiotherapist asked her to. But this time, she's smiling and she can't wait to paint the next part of the image. Ellie had been feeling isolated and uncertain and unsure if this could lift her spirits. But when recreation therapy reached out and brought her a family photo to paint through the Happiness Program, something shifted. As she carefully recreated the faces she loved, her laughter returned. Her energy grew, and she began to connect with others around her. Each brushstroke became more than art. It was a step forward of hope, joy, and a renewed sense of purpose, showing how thoughtful, meaningful activities can heal both the heart and the spirit.
This is my whole family. And I think down here somewhere we have the dog. It's nice to see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
My dog is here.
Thank you so much, Ellie. Thank you. So funding this program and the recreation therapists to ensure its successful implementation will help patients recover faster and feel happier. When patients recover faster, they stay less time in the hospital. Better recovery also means they are less likely to come back and be readmitted. Okay. Okay, perfect. Sorry. To successfully implement the happiness program, we would invest in a part-time recreation therapist to support referrals from all areas of the hospital. With 20 hours per week dedicated to the specialized stealth rehab, GBGH can serve over 1,500 patients in the 1-year mark. That's 1,500 individuals like Ellie who are more engaged, connected, and complete their rehab sooner. However, it's not just like patients like Ellie. Any patient at GBGH who is experiencing a moment of anxiety, isolation, or distress is a potential happiness story. Picture a small child sitting anxiously in the emergency department. A single game or activity can make all the difference, calming their fears, supporting their needs, and helping them feel safe. Overall, this is a total investment of $67,182 over a 1-year period, servicing over 1,500 patients, bringing the cost of innovation down to just about $4 per patient session. The operational efficiency, by automating engagement, the program reduces the as-needed medications and the high cost of one-to-one nursing observations. This is also future-proof. The subscription model ensures the technology never becomes legacy hardware. With the new clinical games and features that are pushed to the unit automatically. And the maintenance and the consumables, all it needs to cover is batteries and lens sanitation kits to ensure the technology is always patient ready. So the timeline of this impact, within the first 2 weeks, we don't just plan, we act. By 6 weeks, training expands across the hospital. At 12 weeks, outcome-based feedback begins. By 3 months, patient success stories and case studies emerge. At 6 months, this is fully integrated into daily routines. At the year mark, we will review the engagement through multidisciplinary meetings to obtain data on the success of this project and examples, readmission rates, staff save time, and patient satisfaction through the surveys, and length of stay statistics. This is how we will measure the success. Looking at this long-term data from St. Bart's Health, from January 2025 to February 2026, the scale of adoption is clear. 1,073 total hours played, maintaining that impressive one hour per session average. 1,033 sessions delivered over just a year. At St. Bart's Health, these metrics demonstrate consistent and meaningful patient engagement. 19 hours per week, 1 hour sessions, 18 sessions per week. This level of engagement is a key driver of measurable and lasting outcomes. We're not just improving care, we're transforming it. Happiness is up 90%. Social connection is up 96%. Safety risks are down nearly half. Anxiety drops over 80%. And we're giving staff back 15 to 20 hours of their time every week. This could be your patients, your staff, and your outcomes. This is what's possible when we choose to invest in experience, not just treatment. I guess they do say, in this case, money can buy happiness. Thank you.